Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the JayCast. This episode is brought to you by Redwood Co. Brewing Company. You know, they come at you with those heavy hitters. As always, you got
the Golden Ale Slurp Juice.
Golden Ale Slurp Juice. You know, what's it like, Trevor? What's it like?
It's a beer so rejuvenating, it'll give you 25% shield, and so strong, it's like having a gold scar.
It's like having a gold scar. So, you know it's coming at you with a heavy hitter.
And we've also got the Sig Break IPA.
And then we got the Sig Break IPA, which is a personal favorite of mine. It's delicious.
Nothing's better than a...
Spring is coming up.
Crisp Sig Break.
Spring is coming up, and I'll tell you what. When it starts to get hot, that Sig Break IPA is a heavy hitter. You know, so get big shout out to my sponsors. But anyways, we're here on this lovely.
We ready to get into it?
We're ready to get into it. We're here on this lovely Friday night of March. I don't know exactly what's today. The 5th, the 6th. I don't know.
I believe it's the 8th.
It's the 8th. Wow, I'm a couple days behind. My bad, but we're in it. So we got this photo for you to show you. So this is the Cowboy Air Force Ones, I believe.
Most ridiculous shoe I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. So what kind of would you rock this at any point?
I mean, if I was paid money to, probably.
Yeah, but if you weren't even paid money, would you be like, you know what, maybe I'll wear that?
Never.
Not even at like maybe a weird concert or a
I mean, I can't think of a concert where that would be even appropriate.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, you're gonna get laughed at by any country people because that's not a boot.
It's not a boot, but it's like he fucks with like because it's like a fake. It looks like an Air Jordan. It looks like an Air Jordan, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's definitely. I don't even think it's that great of a shoe.
No, it's definitely
because it doesn't have any brands on it, does it? It doesn't.
Not that I can see.
See if you can look it up right here.
So
I would just type in Cowboy Air Jordans. I don't know though. But you would never wear those. You never catch yourself wearing. Maybe
never. I mean, I can't even think of like a Halloween costume I could try to do that for.
Oh, you know what? he searched up
Cowboy Air Jordan.
You gotta put Cowboy boot
yeah,
Air
I
Jordan.
fucked up.
It was a bunch of Air Jordans with the cowboy symbol on them. Oh wow. Yeah, you're not gonna find it. That picture's one of a kind. That's like some homemade rigged bullshit. I don't even know, but someone's out there repping them,
Yeah.
And maybe that's all they got, Trev. Maybe that's the only shoe they got. You gonna be hating on them?
You know what?
If that's the only shoe I got, then I'm repping it. That's my thing.
I don't know. I think you can find other shoes like Goodwill. I mean, might help you out. Like you just go to them.
But what if you made
those.
the shoes though? What if you made it from scratch? You just had a pair of.
You just had the tops of some boots.
You just had the tops of the
tennis
boots
shoes.
and some tennis shoes, and you gotta get creative. And
you already have the tennis shoes. Why would you?
Yeah, but
need the...
it just depends on where you're living, really. Because if you're living where there's snakes or spiders, they're gonna be grabbing at your ankles.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, where do you think someone made this? Do you think this is in America?
I mean, if it is, it's somewhere like in Arizona, out like Phoenix.
It could be Texas. I could see Texas.
I think like maybe like some deep Texas. This ain't like Houston or Austin shit.
No,
maybe Dallas.
It'd be like I wouldn't even say Dallas. I wouldn't think it'd be a city. I think it'd be just some random town out in the middle of Texas, out in some oil field where there's hella land and just jaguars running around everywhere.
See, but I think like those people would just wear nice sturdy boots. So like,
yeah, you're right.
Like why would you want the flimsy ass tennis shoe?
I don't think that photo is I don't know. I don't think that's from America. That's just my personal opinion.
No.
Yeah.
What countries would you speculate that's from?
I'm thinking like maybe somewhere in Mexico.
Somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah, because someone got it. I mean, they got creative with it. They had to. They had to think outside the box. So like maybe they're just trying to set a trend. You never know. You never know what these days. People wear some weird. I mean, look like Kanye. Half his clothesline is literally just like
some weird ass shit.
Well, it's just like a ripped up sweater.
Yeah. What are
you can go and get any sweater you want. Any like you said, Goodwill or any thrift store, and you could just poke some holes in it and be like, that's pretty much Kanye stuff. But Kanye stuff goes for hundreds and thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
It's the brand name.
It's the brand name. I mean,
like
I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, it's like
back to the shoe.
It's like $15 worth of material.
Well, back to the shoe.
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
that's all they had. Like the material, maybe, like I said, you got to improvise with what you got. You got to work with what you got.
I mean, yeah.
You definitely do. And you know what? Whoever made that shoe, I think, I give you, that's a 10. If this was a dunk contest, if it was rated like a dunk contest, I give you a 10. Because the creativity was there. I mean,
I feel like the creativity was there.
I think it was like
I gotta give him a 9.4 for like there were some flaws in the execution.
There were some flaws.
Listen, it was a bold choice.
It was a bold choice for sure.
It was
for sure.
It was done probably to the best of your ability, but there are some issues.
There's some issues for sure.
I can't give it a full 10. It's a 9.4 for me.
A 9.4. Well, my thing is maybe he's like, you know what? I like the cowboy boot. Like I like the look on on the long part of it, the ankle up to the heel part,
Yeah.
Maybe he likes that part. But then he's like, you know what? The actual boot itself, it's not very comfortable.
It's not flexible.
It's not flexible.
It's not good for running.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got to run. But I also got to look swaggy at the same time.
Got to protect the calves.
And you got to protect the calves.
As we're talking about it more and more, it is kind of growing on me.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I feel
what
like...
I'm saying. I'm trying to give you these points. Like, there's... No, I mean...
It's a hard sell. It's a hard sell.
It's a hard sell,
but
I think if it... I mean, hell...
You know what? If you happen to be in that environment where it's practical...
Yeah.
It might be worth it.
I think it's a great idea, and whoever did it, keep it up. I would like to see maybe some Converse, some Vans, and some boots like that, or
okay.
maybe make some shoes for the ladies.
See, I feel like Converse.
Make some shoes for the ladies. Make some crazy heel shoe or
heel boot.
Yeah, some heel boot. The ladies would go. That's a
there's
market.
High heeled boots
now,
like with the
that's a market
up.
You could attack for sure.
That hasn't been manipulated yet.
No, it's just you could make something that girls would be like, oh, that's cute. I'm gonna rock that. I'm gonna wear those shoes where it's like high heels, but with the boot, with the long part of the boot.
Yeah.
What's that even called? The calf part of the boot.
I have no idea. Does it have a name?
The ankle part. I don't know. I don't think it does. Either way, it's I'm just saying creativity for this guy. It was there. I give him an A+. Keep doing what you're doing. I see your work. I don't know. You know what? I shouldn't even say we shouldn't even say if it's a guy. I don't even know.
You know what? Yeah. Why would we assume their gender?
Why?
I mean, especially on Happy International Women's Day. That's just
that's terrible. Maybe it was a woman, and if it is,
shouts out to her.
Like I said, it's this shoe. I think just watch in 2 years, you're gonna be like, damn, everyone's rocking these new boot goofing shoes. I'm just new boot goofing. That's what he really was. Whoever made these shoes, I'm just on a new boot goof.
Okay.
Have you seen that video?
No, I have not.
Of the Reno 911 guy when he buys he goes.
Oh yeah, he's like
I'm new boot goofing.
Okay, dude.
He's like I forget what he says. He's like 3 payments. He made payment plans. He's like 3. Boots. Yeah, then he goes out and someone put his bike
over the light, somehow through the light pole.
Just that is the funniest
that's the funniest show.
That's a funny show, and I feel like it's starting to get more credit. Like you see a lot of people posting on Twitter like little
going back
clips
to it,
of it. Yeah.
A while back, I saw the video on Facebook.
That's a great show.
Of when the blonde officer pulls over the dude for drunk driving, and they get like following the dance moves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she's like, and at the end she's like, "Oh, you wobbled there a little bit." At the end, he's like, "Well, I am a little drunk." And he's like, "Oh, I got you." And I saw a bunch of people saying like, "Is this real?"
Oh, they thought it was real.
They thought it was legit. I'm like, how do you not know Reno 911? Come on.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if a lot of people I don't know if people on the East Coast fuck with it.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt like it was
on MTV or what
I think it was Comedy Central.
Was it?
Or Spike.
Honestly, I started watching it when it got put on Amazon Prime.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched it like when it first came out.
See, yeah, I missed it when it first came out.
There was a movie too, and it's in Miami, and it's hilarious. Oh, Nick Swartzen's in it, and he's
Nick Swartzen's in a bunch of the episodes too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. But he's so funny in that one. He's just funny in that show. He's a good character.
Nick Swartzen's just pretty funny in general.
Yeah, he was just here. He was just at Gold Country.
Was he?
Yeah, and I should have went. I don't know why I didn't.
I'm waiting for Joey Coco Diaz to come back. I missed out on him when he was here. Like
he was in
6 months ago.
Where was he at? Gold Country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. I can't believe they come to. I can't believe they go to Gold Country.
It might not be like Gold. It's
or
one
is it Calusa?
Yeah, I think it's Calusa.
Calusa. I know.
Yeah, it's
a
Calusa.
lot of people go to Calusa. That's a nice casino.
It is.
Have you seen that
golf
one?
course is balling.
Is there a golf course out by there?
I'm pretty sure, right? Am I mistaken?
Are you thinking about Corning?
Hold on. Let me just look it up.
Calusa is like this, and then the city of Calusa. It's like right next to the city of Calusa.
Yeah, Calusa's got a.
Is there a golf course there?
There's a golf course.
I didn't know that. Oh shit, I had no idea. Because I know there's I think there's one like that in Corning.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know that one. I was gonna say
a lot of comedians go to that one though.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah, like Bert Kreischer went there a little while ago. Actually, that was probably last year now.
I think Brendan Shaw went there.
Yeah, he was there not too long ago. Theo Vaughn was there. Well, that was more like 8 months. Dude, time's just been flying.
Dude,
it's been ridiculous. It's getting annoying.
It's
being real cock job.
Yeah. No, but yeah, time has been flying.
I mean, that's the thing.
Calusa, boy. Good old Calusa. Just out there, just living people out there in Calusa. Shout out if you're from Calusa. It's a nice little town.
Off of Highway 20.
Is it Highway 20 or 45?
Oh, I was just looking at the address for Calusa Casino.
Is that Highway 20?
That's what it's saying. Address 224 State Highway 20.
That's for the golf club though, or the golf course. Because I drive on that bitch way too often. Dude, there's so many sketchy roads here up in Northern California.
Yeah, no,
dude, just one-way roads for miles.
Well, like they're just shit too. They're not maintained at all.
They're not that big.
It's a little ridiculous.
Like they should make Highway 70 for sure, and Highway 99 always just 2 lanes on each side, not just one way there and one way back.
Oh yeah, like when you get like down past like Marysville, when it gets to like the orchards and shit. Yeah,
or right before or Marysville.
Yeah. Well, then that's the thing. When you get fucking stuck behind some big ass truck,
a semi truck,
fucked.
Well, and there's just people
hours.
Well, yeah, and I mean, there's just people that are idiots and trying to pass people when they're really they're not making progress passing all these people because there's just, I mean, I've seen some crazy things that's happened on that road.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah, people need to chill. But, I mean, I get it. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Because then some cars are out there driving, like 50. Like, the other day I was driving it, and they're, like, going, like, 49. I was like, dude, it's a 55.
Dude, I want to murder people.
But the thing is I'm, like, a very cautious driver.
Listen, yeah, I'm a cautious driver.
I don't like to, like, I hate when people, like, just, like, shoot the gaps and, like, go hella fast. I've been with people like that. Have you?
I'm kind of like that.
Oh,
I don't go hella fast. I don't like shoot gaps and stuff, but I will be more aggressive, like, and change lanes and like make it so that I advance through traffic better.
I knew this guy who he would in LA, and he would, whenever I was in the car with him on the 405, it'd be busy.
Yeah,
like it wouldn't be dead traffic, but it'd be busy, you know.
Just basic everyday LA traffic, right?
Yeah, especially on the 405. And he would just be shooting the gap, like going 80, like cutting people off. And I was like,
just scaring the fuck out
I was
of you.
I was actually really scared for my life. I'm not even kidding. And then I didn't even want to get in the car with him. There's a few times I just had to.
Yeah,
because he was giving me a ride or
I don't like
a function or something. But he scared me. I'm like, dude, you don't need to be balling out. Like, you don't need to be going fucking 90 trying to. And he wants to shoot the gap. Like, he times it up perfect, and then I don't know. Maybe it was just a phase. I hope so.
Yeah. Honestly, though,
because then I'm gonna be like, oh man, he's a good dude, and I don't want to see him in a car crash.
Yeah,
that'd be terrible.
But I think there's a difference between doing that shit like in LA and doing that in Chico. You know what I mean? Just number of cars wise.
Right, but if you're trying to do that, on a one way, like there's so, especially when you're in the orchards.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to fuck with like pulling into the oncoming traffic to get past somebody. Like that's not what I want to do.
Right.
I'm never comfortable doing that. I always freaks me out.
I mean, I've done it, but I've done it more when it's like I don't know. It's hard to say. I've done it on some sketchy occasions, driving fast. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've driven like an idiot before.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
You know,
when I had the BMW, I used to do that shit all the time because I could actually like put the gas down and fucking pick up speed really quick. But now I'm repping the Blazer.
Oh yeah,
the Blazer. The 86 Blazer.
The 86 Blazer
has
it's coming out
no
strong.
Torque, dude.
It probably You're probably cruising at 55.
Dude, it's 0 to 60 in like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I could see that. But that's good. You don't want it, dude. Trust me. I got pulled over on the I-5. It was a $470 ticket. It was damn near $500.
Jesus.
I got pulled over at 2 a.m.
Oh man, my first speeding ticket was like $375.
Oh man, I was speeding though, dude.
Yeah, I was too.
He got me.
I was doing 85.
He got me.
Coming around the bridge, at the bottom of Skyway, going up.
What?
So like,
there's a bridge on Skyway?
Okay, so like, you know how you go over the creek?
What creek? Are you talking about like going into Magalia?
No. Bottom of Skyway, like you're just getting down into Chico.
Uh-huh.
You go over
that creek.
Yeah, over that little creek.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was going like 85 going over that shit.
Oh, that's fast. You came around that corner.
I came around that corner whipping it, and the fucking highway patrolman was sitting right there.
Was he in the parking lot? Like in that?
Yeah, he was in the
across the street.
where like they do the toy, like Tots for Toys.
Yeah.
Or Toys for Tots. That yeah.
And he just got you. Was he a dick?
Kinda.
Yeah. The guy that pulled me over was kind of a dick, but he was nice though. But he still like, I feel like he was still obligated to be like, I'm still like, because he was like, I'm giving you a break. Like I'm not writing you up for how fast you really were going. I'm like, okay.
No, yeah,
but it's like he wanted me to like praise him like for doing that.
Yeah, I think he knocked it down a little bit, but.
Which I was happy that he did that. Like I was like, thank you, of course. But I mean, I'm obviously still pissed. Like, I got a fucking ticket. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Sit here and like.
Well, that was the thing. Like, it wasn't like I was weaving through traffic going like 85.
No, mine was at 2 a.m. I was the only one on the street.
Yeah, no, that's one of those times where you should just kind of let him go.
Yeah, I mean, I was going. So it's the speed limit's 70 miles per hour, and I was going like almost 100.
Fuck. Well, I mean,
I was flying, and I knew I was flying too, because I remember looking down, like, okay, I should probably start slowing down.
Yeah.
And again, and I get it when I'm driving back from the Bay, I get like this thing in my head where I'm like, I want to beat my record time. You know, I'm like, because I can get from the Bay I can get from Chico to the Bay in 2 hours, like into the city in 2 hours.
Holy shit! I did it in like 2 hours and 45 minutes when I went to see Rogan.
Okay, I mean that's still pretty good.
I mean that's the thing. I was just cruising, listening to the podcast, like not even trying to go fast, just basically trying to not get pulled over.
Yeah, exactly. But
because I can't fuck with getting any more speeding tickets. My insurance is expensive enough already.
Is it?
Oh yeah, bro. I pay like 120 something.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's not fun. That's the thing. I have like two tickets still on my record.
Well, but if you go with no traffic at all though, if there's like no traffic and you go at like an hour, no one on the road, 2 hours easily. From here to the city, like the Bay Bridge, on the Bay Bridge, it's 2 hours.
God damn.
But to the airport, the fastest I've made it is actually 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Damn. So not bad.
But because to the airport, it's usually a 3 hour drive. And then if you leave the airport at like from 2 p.m. to 7, or I'll say like 6:30, 7 p.m. Oh, dude, it's taking you 5 hours to get back.
Jesus Christ.
Easily.
That's not what you want.
No.
That's not what plans
The
great.
Bay Area. Okay, so I always have this debate with people. Is the Bay Area worse? Does the Bay Area have worse traffic than the LA traffic? And it's like different. I would say that the Bay Area traffic is worse because it's like a smaller area.
Yeah.
And there's still a shit ton of people. Because because LA, at least it's spread out. At least you'll still be going at a decent pace.
True. You know? But I mean, you got like 20 million people in the LA basin.
Yeah, well, yeah, LA's fat. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the traffic is good. The traffic is horrible there. It's absolutely horrible. But the Bay Area traffic is just as bad. And I think it's just as bad, if not worse, because it's a smaller area. You know?
It's just more
technically
congested.
Where Berkeley is, Berkeley to South San Francisco is not even far. But it'll take you an hour and a half to almost 2 hours if it's really fucking busy and you're trying to get across the Bay Bridge. So, I mean, it's different, but I think the Bay, it's just in the Bay. It's because it's bumper to bumper, and you could go 4 blocks in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're just driven 4 blocks because you're just stopped at traffic. You probably haven't experienced.
No, I have not. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that because I have trouble dealing with the minor Chico traffic that we have.
Oh, see, that's nothing. This is nothing.
So, yeah, I'm not equipped to deal with the big city traffic. Yeah. I would lose my fucking mind.
This still seems normal to me. In fact, it seems like it doesn't. It's not even,
easy breezy.
But like, I mean, I definitely have noticed like, okay. Because sometimes on 99 where I'm used to like getting on and I can just get it, sometimes I'll start to get it and I'm like, oh, this part always has traffic now. I kind of like it's just like a slow part of the section,
which I don't get. Why don't people just keep fucking moving?
Well, it's just the way that people come onto the ramp. It's that like that ramp. So when you get on Skyway onto 99. The next ramp over
was the East 20th.
There's a lot of people.
Close.
There's a lot of people coming off that, into that.
Plus, it's not the longest on ramp either.
Well, no, and then after that, they got the 3 lanes, so people like it just gets congested there, and then it opens up again at the 3 lanes,
and then it'll get congested once you get past.
Yeah, and then if you get off Eaton's a terrible, terrible road to like get off on if you're trying to like turn left to go to the Esplanade, because dude, you have to sit there and it takes forever to turn left,
dude. Or
it's just backed up.
Trying to get onto like Cohasset, trying to merge with that shit.
Yeah, but it's really not, dude. If you think about like actually like what we were talking about, LA traffic or
it's a completely different animal.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's a completely different animal.
No, I'm definitely glad I don't.
You don't look at miles there, dude. You look at like just
hours
or like yeah. But
like you're a quarter mile away from me. Yeah, I'll be there in 45 minutes.
Yeah, literally. No, the word. I always thought when I was like when I would walk around like the city, any city. But like New York especially, and I'm seeing these semi truck drivers driving through like Manhattan. I'm like, this sucks, man. that would be so like just anxiety.
Well, dude,
like
just trying to navigate that.
through those streets, dude. It's crazy.
Well, that's the thing. It's not
crazy.
I doubt people are really sympathetic.
No,
too.
they don't
it's like,
care.
Fuck you, get out of my way.
The pedestrian owns the street out there.
True.
Like as a dude. That's why everyone's honking their horn out there. I mean, they're also just from the East Coast, so they're just a little. It
gets too cold out there. It just gets too cold.
They get a little pissed off, but
they're too congested and it's too cold. The only reason LA doesn't break out in a riot every year is because it doesn't drop below 60 degrees.
Yeah, the weather's always nice. People love weather.
I mean, it rains, but it's not like it gets fucking cold. It doesn't snow.
I mean,
I doubt they ever have had black ice once. You know how stressful black ice is?
Oh yeah,
just like the thought that you could just be driving along and all of a sudden
people have panic attacks driving in snow, which I mean.
Well, then people out in California have panic attacks driving in rain.
Yeah. Yeah, some do.
Dude, did you see that video?
Not so much here though.
Did you see that video of the family on the highway getting covered in an avalanche?
What?
Bro, I gotta show you this. I have to.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
Trevor, I told you if there was any videos.
I know. I can't believe I didn't think of this before.
Where is this at? This is on I-70? Oh, this is in Colorado.
So there's a really good video of it.
So they're by the mountain and on the side of the road, and it just... Did it pick them up and like move them hella far?
Well, it basically just buried them.
Oh, wow. But they were in a car, right?
Yeah. So there's the avalanche.
Oh my! Why didn't they stop right there?
I mean, I don't know.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can just see it. It's a monster.
Oh, this is not the people who got trapped?
I think this is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because there are people in these cars that got just overtaken. Like this dude in his truck just.
Oh god! Oh
yeah, no, these people just got buried.
Oh, it was multiple people.
Yeah, and dude, the force that thing is hitting you with, it's just a...
Like, is their windshield broken, or is that a crack in the...
No, I think that's just like a wiper or something for the rear camera. I don't know what that was.
Oh, dude, that is a giant... Imagine just, like, snowboarding and getting just swallowed up by that.
Well, that's the thing. You don't even know what way is up at that point. You're just covered in white.
You're just tossed. It's like hitting a brick wall, I'm sure.
Yeah, these subtitles would be really great for giving us information if they weren't in a foreign language.
Yeah,
but
they in a foreign? I was.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I can't believe I forgot even mentioning that.
That's all right. That's crazy though, Trev. That is.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Well, I guess so. Like they say,
that would suck to be in it. Like, to just have that happen.
Well, yeah, you're just driving along, and then all of a sudden, you just see, it's like a tidal wave of snow coming down at you, and there's nothing you can do. You can't drive fast enough.
I guess
I mean, you can hunker down in your car, kind of hold on, and make sure. Hopefully, you don't get flipped and rolled all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, it's that.
Don't open any doors.
That's just bad luck, dude. And if God wants you to go, and that's how He has you go, I mean, it's only the right way. You know what I mean?
No, dude, that's a hard way to go because you're gonna.
Right.
Well, if
right.
if
I know
it's
a hard way to go,
bro.
But I'm just saying,
if people don't rescue you, if you're stuck, like, what if you're stuck in there with your family?
Yeah, but
like
obviously,
somebody's gonna get eaten.
Well, listen, Trev. Obviously, they didn't die. Okay, they survived. So obviously, it wasn't their day to go. But I'm just saying that's what it's going through in my mind. If I've seen that, I'm going, well, shit. Like, this is crazy. The time.